Filipinas, and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be talking about my favorite products. It's gonna range from beauty, skincare, hair care, and random favorites as well. So if you want to see what items I've been loving, just keep on watching. So a lot of the beauty products that I'm going to show you guys are somewhat sample or deluxe sample sizes that I got to try out and actually finish, and I've been loving them so far. So with that being said, let's start off with my makeup favorites. My first favorite is this All Covered by Anna Kai Air Blender sponge. I have a full review about this sponge, and initially I was like, this is kind of like your usual beauty sponge. It's like your normal makeup sponge. But actually, it reminds me so much of my Wet n Wild makeup sponge. I'm going to show you guys. I apologize because it's both so dirty because I've been using them religiously for the past, I want to say, well, I've been using the Wet n Wild since January and it's like worn out. So I've been using this Wet n Wild beauty sponge since January, and like I said, it's been worn out. As you can see, it has a lot of holes now, but it served me a good 6 months. I've been using this religiously for every day, and it's time to retire for this one. But I didn't really want to purchase just the sponge from their website because I've been trying to look for it at Ulta, Walmart, all the drugstores, and it's not available in store. So I have to order it online pa. But then, if you live in the US, the All Covered by AC Air Blender sponge is not accessible to you, so highly recommend the Wet n Wild sponge. I've been loving that because both have the same shape. It has that beveled spot, which I love for actually concealing my under eye because it just reaches those hard to reach areas. And then it also has like a fat bottom, which makes it super easy to blend out foundation all over your face super quickly while not absorbing the product. And then the edges, like right here, like your usual beauty blender, is what I use to bake my under eye area. So I just like start off with this end and then I stamp it all across my under eye. So I've been loving these two sponges, and I don't think I've mentioned the Wet n Wild. So if you live in the US, highly recommend the Wet n Wild sponge. If you live in the Philippines, All Covered by AC, the beveled black is amazing. I love it, and it's super affordable too. This one is only $3.99 and this one is 285 pesos, which is around $6, which isn't too bad for the quality that it gives you. The next two products is a combo. So they're both from different brands, but I've been loving them. Like I always say, I have a very dry skin, but for the spring summertime, it kind of tones down into like normal skin, but I still like to have that dewy look without having an oily face. So these two products give me that look, and it's what I'm using for today's makeup look. And the first one is this Ultra Repair Hyaluronic Hydrating Primer from First Aid Beauty. It doesn't give my face too much of a dewy look, even though it is summer, but it really keeps it hydrated for my foundation. Next up is the Tarte Babasu Foundsealer, and it's a vegan foundation. It has SPF 20. Also got this for free. I think it was a deluxe sample size from Sephora, and as you can see, I've been really loving it. I'm almost about to finish the whole bottle, and like I said, for winter time, I'm definitely gonna repurchase this because it has like a medium coverage for every day. The coverage reminds me of my Too Faced Born This Way, but with a dewy hydrated look, which especially for dry skin girls like me, you will like that because it doesn't really mattify your skin, making it appear like too dull or too flat. Highly recommend this if you're looking for a hydrating foundation if you have dry skin as well. And I also use the shade, what shade is this? I think this is light medium. So I have two lip products that I just tried out the past month or so, like the past 2 months. First up is this lip tint. These are from L'Oreal. They are the L'Oreal Water Tint. I actually bought one shade. I think this one is the first shade that I bought. I Rule. And I really fell in love with it. This has more of a pinky tone, but when you apply it on your lips, it's gonna look so natural. And then what I'm wearing on my lips right now is the shade I Explore. I really love the brown shade of it, and I feel like it suits my skin tone a lot better. And what I love about this water tint is because it looks like a liquid lipstick with the coverage that it gives your lips, but it feels like water, literally water on your lips. It's so hydrating. It doesn't dry my lips out, and at the end of the day, after eating, after drinking water all throughout the whole day, I still have a little tint on there that I don't have to necessarily reapply it. I just choose to always reapply when I can. So yeah, for summer, highly recommend this because it's so lightweight. You're not gonna feel it on your lips, but it still looks so good for like every day, even for special occasions. I don't mind wearing this. Like I said, it doesn't even give me butthole lips. The next item I'm not using right now because I want to show you guys how it transforms this matte looking lips into a juicy, hydrated, plump lips. So this is the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb. I got this during the Sephora sale. I was just so curious because Nicole Renee has been raving about this, so I was like, okay, let's try it. Initially, I was like, that looks like an icy, cool look. It might be for like costume makeup, but when I applied it, I was like, oh my gosh, I can definitely use it for every day. It makes my lips look so juicy and so hydrated. So here is the before. This is prior to applying the lip gloss, and there you go. See how it looks, just looks so juicy and so hydrated. Even though it has a lot of glitter specks, it doesn't look costumey and you can definitely use it for every day. I love this look for summer, and I'm not someone who's like, for winter, I'm just gonna wear matte lipsticks. I can definitely see myself using this for every single day. Ever since I got it, I was like, my lips look so juicy and hydrated. And I also love this gloss because even though it makes my lips look so amazing, it's not thick and it doesn't stick, so it's perfect for summer. So I really just wanted to focus on 5 products. These are tried and tested that I actually feel like are my current holy grail products that I use religiously for every day. That's it for my makeup favorites. Let's go on to hair care and skincare. For skincare, I've been loving this Tatcha water cream. It's so lightweight and it's perfect for summertime because it keeps my face hydrated, but it's also like a watery gel formula, so it preps your face very quickly prior to applying foundation or makeup on while keeping your face hydrated and not clogging your pores. Definitely an essential for the summertime because, like I said, I have dry skin and I sweat during the summer, but I still need to apply moisturizer to keep it hydrated and prep it prior to applying makeup on or whatnot, and I need to take care of my skin. I know this is quite expensive, so I've just used up the deluxe sample size one that I got in a set, but I really think that once the Sephora VIP sale comes around, I will definitely purchase the full size version of this moisturizer just because it's so lightweight and it just feels amazing on your skin. Next up is a sun care product. This is the Sun Bum Sunscreen SPF 50, and I love this sunscreen because it doesn't feel like a sunscreen at all. It just feels like your regular lotion and it smells amazing. If you love the Brazilian Bum Bum cream, you're gonna love this as well because it smells so similar, and I actually use this whenever I jog, whenever I go to the pool. So after I apply it, I just run out the door and I go jogging and my skin is still protected from the sun. Now for hair care, I've been loving this Briogeo Rosarco Milk Reparative Leave-In Conditioner. I love spraying this after I've styled my hair just so that it actually tones down the baby hairs on top of my hair. The baby hair that I have. And it keeps the ends of my hair looking healthy and hydrated throughout the whole day because I do have dry ends as well because of all the coloring that I did. Still make it look healthy despite the damage that I brought to my hair. Now for some random favorites. I've been loving the Gals on the Go podcast. This is a podcast hosted by YouTubers Brooke Michio and Danielle Carolan. I love when they talk about their highlights and lowlights because they just give us a glimpse that sometimes there are good things that happens in your life and sometimes you can't really avoid it. There's always something bad that will happen, but it's always good to always look at the brighter side of things. And I love how chill their podcast feels. It just feels like you're with them talking like a slumber party with your friends, you know, that kind of thing. I like listening to it while working, and you feel like you're actually one of their friends. And then I've been loving a Netflix movie, Someone Great. I love it even though I'm not going through a breakup. Just a feel-good kind of movie because it highlights the idea of no matter what happens, your girlfriends are gonna be there for you, or your friends in general are gonna be there for you no matter what. They'll always understand you. It kind of reminded me of a time in my life when I went through a breakup as well, and then my friends were just always there whenever I was like, oh, let's go out and have fun, you know, just to keep my mind busy and not think about and be sad of like the breakup and whatnot. But yeah, that was super fun and also has a great soundtrack, which I think added to the movie. I've been listening to the soundtrack for the past 3 weeks ever since I saw the movie. I don't know what's wrong with me, but it's a good like upbeat girl power kind of playlist. So this is something new that I'm doing. I want to also highlight some of my favorite YouTubers for the month. This month I have two. I always talk about them. Well, I also always talk about one girl, Nicole Cutler on Instagram, I believe. I love her because she creates makeup looks that are not really costumey makeup. Like I said, I like watching people who I can relate to, and I definitely relate to the way that her makeup looks or the way that she wants her makeup to look. I really listen to her recommendations, her reviews and whatnot, because I feel like it's all like genuine, and 9 times out of 10 every time I buy a product that she recommends, I end up loving them. And as you can see, the Diamond Milk Gloss Bomb, highly recommended by her, and I love it. The next YouTuber is Jessica Braun or Jam Beauty 89. She also started off with makeup videos, but now she's getting into more lifestyle-y videos. I love her calm voice. She's also one of those relatable YouTubers that I feel like she also buys her products. Not to say that I don't like those high production videos wherein people are like, you know, sometimes I also watch that, but like I said, for like my background music while I'm doing other things and whatnot, I enjoy like soothing, calming voices on you. Anyway, that's everything that I've been loving for this month. So if you like this video, don't forget to give it, of course, a thumbs up, and of course to follow me on my social media channels to be updated on what I'm doing, what I'm loving, and what not on a regular basis. And of course, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you're not already. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!